Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay. It's late on Tuesday afternoon, just to get my run in before it gets dark. Today's a session day. I'm doing 5 sets of 3 minutes at 10k pace with a minute jog, and then a minute at 5k pace, and then a minute jog, and then repeat that sort of all together 5 times. So a bit of a faster work today. So I'm going to go over to my normal circuit, which rather usefully is about 3 minutes all round if I go a pretty hard effort. So there's a couple of course records, I think they're hovering around the 3 minute mark, so might be the attempt to get some of them. Okay, so I've got a 10-minute warm up. I better get on with this. It's starting to get a bit chilly now, but I've only got a t-shirt on. I've got my oldest pair of next percents in, or at least the ones I've done the most number of miles. He's done about 280. Also, interestingly, they're the softest pair I've got. So let's get on with the warm up and we'll see you over at the start. Okay, so I've arrived at the start line. Do a few strides and stuff, and then we'll get into it. So I feel a bit stiff, but looking forward to this, so see how we go. It's nice and still, so I think the rest of the week's going to be rather wet and windy, so certainly a good day to get a session done. Now then, do I leave my camera anywhere to get some pictures, or do I risk it? Thursday afternoon, just out on my steady run. I actually got to run over to the garage to collect my wife's car that I've had in for MOT that I took in yesterday morning. Didn't really bother to vlog yesterday. It's a very easy and tired run. I've been a bit stiff from my intervals on Tuesday, which was a really good session, but perhaps I'm paying for it a bit now. And also finding that running these 1080 V10s on a rather slippery, muddy path isn't the best shoe choice, but we're getting it done. Just trying to keep myself upright. Having said that, I realised that 1080 V10 is quite a nice comfy shoe. They're not too heavy for a max cushion shoe. Nothing like as heavy as the Invincible, and they feel a lot more nimble on foot. But apart from when you're on muddy paths, then they don't feel nimble at all. Anyway, I've got about 3 more miles to run. I've done about 2-ish, so I'm going to just take it easy today. We've got a session tomorrow, so we'll check in then. Okay, cheers, bye! Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay. It's Friday afternoon, so time for another session. So today we've got quite a long one, 10 by 5 minutes with 1 minute recovery. So I'm aiming for about 6:30 pace, and it's very, very windy. So one way is going to be very easy, and the other way is going to be very hard. So I'll have to see how we go. Might be a bit of a reassessment of the paces according to which direction I'm going in. Right, so I've got a 10-minute warm up first, and then we'll roll into it. And today's shoe of choice is the Alphafly. I've done about 55 miles in them now, so I could probably give the Alphafly a second go today, but it's quite a long session. It should be quite a good cruising shoe. Okay, 10-minute warm up done. Actually, there's not busy traffic I thought actually on this road, but it's quite nice and quiet. Anyway, so we'll get into it in a minute. I've got a nice straight road ahead of me to start with. All those kids on the bikes. So yeah, 5 minutes at 6:30-ish pace. Okay, we're off. So I should not put the camera in the back pocket and talk to you later. First one done about 6:40 pace. Convenient little stop to go across the road here. Up there, Sandown Park race course on the left. I think I'm going to need a few more of these to ease into them. Right, here's the next one going. Put the camera down there. Alphafly is so noisy. Anyway, been a bit of a struggle today. A bit of the wind, a bit of the weak tiredness, I think, but only 6:49. Midway through this one with the wind behind, I'm about to turn back into it, so shouldn't get too excited. Oh, took a turn down on a dead end. That was a bit faster. That's just outside 6:30 pace, I think. So it's starting to feel a lot better. I do feel weary. Okay, halfway done. Sort of getting a rhythm. You're sort of floating along one way and real struggle next. And these Alphaflies aren't really helping, they are rather clumpy for me. 305 grams, something like that. They're as heavy as the Adios Pro, so they're basically the heaviest carbon racer I have. Also the most expensive. So, yeah, I think I might have to relegate to a training shoe for me. Anyway, on to the next one. Okay, so off on the 7th one. Wind behind to start, it's nice. Okay, to the 8th one, all up and down Cranley Road there. So, practicing calling the Alphaflies. Maybe not the best shoe for calling. Right, then we got 2 more reps. Okay, 9 done. 1 more to go. I'm going to head back towards home. So it's maybe a headwind one, but we'll see how we do. So I'm going to stagger back home now. That was quite a tough session in the end. I think more mentally than anything, just so long. I've already done now 10.5 miles and I've got about another half mile to go, so it'll be an 11-mile day, which is the longest run I've done outside my actual long run, all this training block, so that's good. Slightly bit of tightness in my left calf at the minute. I was a bit worried about it before I started, but I didn't want to mention it too early, just in case I had to turn back. I'm doing it playing on my mind, but I think just so long doing road reps in these shoes, they would kind of make you want to bounce up and down. I was sort of trying to keep my cadence a bit lower, because I do have a very high cadence for my height. I mean, obviously that sort of pace I'm at about 185, which sometimes I think is too high, and I should be a bit lower. Save the 185 so I'm going a bit faster. But yeah, all in all, good session, glad to get that one done. I can have a rest tomorrow, which is a nice gentle recovery run. And then Sunday I've got a long run. It's only 90 minutes this week. Give myself a bit of a rest. Well, the coach said give myself a bit of a rest, we say. And yeah, so all in all, another good week. It's now nice to be able to jog back about 6 o'clock and it's still vaguely light. So some hope for us all in this troubling times. Hello everybody, just out on my Sunday run, 90 minutes today. I felt so tired after my session on Friday, I actually decided to take Saturday off. So I feel a bit more perkier today. And that little hamstring calf niggle, it's still feeling it a bit, but it certainly doesn't feel too bad as I'm running along now. I'm not going to try and go fast today. Less than a nice easy 90 minutes. So, nice little road I'm running on down here, lad, through Littleworth Common. That's coming to the main high street on towards Isha. Today I've got on the Endorphin's Speeds. Not very well coordinated yellow socks, but there we go, got the New York colourway. So 5 miles into my Sunday run, about halfway. It's been quite nice so far, the wind's been behind, so I think I'll have a bit of a slog back, but feeling okay. Feeling a lot better for that day off, so it just comes to show sometimes that if you're feeling tired and the schedule seems to run, then don't. And as it happened, discussed with my coach, and he's in a similar situation. So I've set that off as well. So right, I think I head back down before it gets dark and I don't get too wet. I'm glad I took this top with me actually, gives a bit of protection. So thanks very much for watching. I hope it's interesting and look forward to seeing you on the next one then. Bye! A better runner coming along.